Okay, Friday morning in the kingdom, and the me phone is censoring me. Yes, it turned itself off, and now the video is not there. So let's try this again. I don't like doing things twice, except in the bedroom. All right, we woke up to plus 10, but feels like plus 7. And in the yo-yo scale, plus 50, but feels like plus 47. Yes, it's cold. It's nasty out here like my ex-wife. Unreal. So yeah, Amazon has my 4th book of my Winter Road series, The Dream Team, based in 2012. Yes, we had fun up on the Winter Road, and it's free as an ebook from September 20th to the 24th. 5 days on Amazon, 4 days on Sesame Street. We had fun back then in 2012, but that's when the Ice Road truckers came along and seen what we did up on the Winter Road, and they filmed us in October. Yes, they filmed us, and then we became famous for 15 seconds in 2013. Yes, the good old days. And Sir Rodney will be making the draw today with Paul to where Brad is. Yes, hopefully Brad shows up tomorrow. We haven't seen him since last Saturday. What a useless... Oh, the new generation has no energy or effort to work. They just want everything for free. All right, we're standing on the deck of the house because it's raining, and we're pumping the water from the tote. Crystal clear water. We had over half a tank or half a tote from the rains last night. Unreal. That was a good rain. And the black tanks beside the house are right full and overflowing. So the staff will have to get pressure washing. She won't be coming in till this afternoon because 1, it's raining, 2, it's raining, and 3, it's raining. All right, so we're going to have a good day today in theory, but I'm not having good luck with the me phones, so I can tell it's going to be a bad day. It's like when the wife says the word fine. That is a question. You have to figure out what is wrong. Well, I better go. Here comes the boss, or the me phone's going to censor me again. Oh, well. Okay, it's nasty in the kingdom. Hopefully it's nicer down in Winnipeg, where Sir Rodney and Paul are making the draw for Where is Brad? It's the second draw. All right, let's get inside the shop where it's nice and warm. It's chilly out here.
What's up, everyone? Sir Rodney live from West Trans. It is another lucky Friday for someone. We're doing the giveaway today for, let's see if I can get it here, a thanks t-shirt, a Sir Rodney t-shirt, a West Trans toque with the king on the back. Look at those colors. Very nice t-shirt. Don't forget, these are also available for purchase. Buy the merch. Everything that you spend goes right to Joey in the kingdom, and I'm sure he would appreciate it. With Paul the shipper again. We'll get Paul the shipper to shake them up. Show your hands. Make sure they know you're not cheating. There's nothing in the hands. We got about 100 names in that toque this time. Very good on you guys for sending me all the emails. I appreciate it. And here's your lucky Friday winner.
Chris Track.
Hey, let me get close.
Congratulations.
Chris Track. All right. So Chris, get a hold of me by email. If not, I'll talk to you on Monday. I'll get the shipping instructions. And you are the lucky winner. Everybody have a good weekend. Drink lots of beer. Stay cool. And we'll talk to you next time.
Friday morning in WHO-ville, and it's just after 10 a.m. and as you can see, it is pretty wet out right now. It's actually been raining most of the night. The power also came back on at around 6:30 yesterday, so it was out for about 4 hours. That was a lot of fun. This is the temperature we're sitting at right now. It's 10 degrees Celsius, which is 50 degrees Fahrenheit. We even had the feels like on the bottom. Now it's time to head inside, let the dogs out, and make breakfast.
Okay, we brought in a wagon load of wet wood, so it's going to burn nice and slow. Yes, we might have to put the skirting on the bottom of the doors to keep the wind out. It's nasty out there, just like the ex-wife. Oh my. Okay, the first thing we're going to have to do is find the workbench so we can do shop projects. Yes, shop projects, and you can see the water inside the shop here. Oh, that was a good rain yesterday. Maybe with that water in the shop, we should cancel today because it is Friday. We should just drink beer and talk about and celebrate the good old days. Yes, at our age, we got lots to celebrate. All right, let's get to work.
11 a.m. and it's still pretty yucky out there. As you can see, the wind's picked up and it started to rain a bit more, so let's head inside, let the dogs back in, and then around 2 p.m. I'll head to the kingdom with mail and see what my dad's up to.
Okay, with the big fan blowing at the wind speed of Saskatchewan or Wyoming, I had to cover in the doors down there. So we put the tarpaulin down there. The reason why we use tarpaulin is because of snowpack, ice, and everything like that. We never make the door touch the bottom. When I grew up in the south, you always sealed the door good at the bottom, and then I moved north, and then I found out I wasted a lot of time because the weather stripping on the bottom of the door would freeze to the ground. What was I thinking? And as you can hear in the background, it's lunchtime. Jack is squawking away, calling out the squirrels to come out and play. Okay, Jack is just cawing away out there. Yes, Jack the Raven. So we got a nice temperature in the shop here. It doesn't take long when you got the wood stove. Yes, and that wet wood burns slow. So this is the project today. We weren't going to do this and because we were soaking everything down, but the YouTube subscriber, Kingdom follower, posted a comment on yesterday's video stating, ooh, that's how the brakes are adjusted. Actually, it's quite complex. All right, so over here, I'll move over here. All right, so this peekaboo hole down here is to work the adjuster in there, just like your standard car, your Buick. And then these peekaboo holes here are to see the brake linings. This is where it's touching the drum. See if how much linings you have left or how much you don't. Okay, so the big challenge was to get these nuts loose and this shaft turning. So what I was having to do was loosen the nut off, hit down here, tighten the nut back up, okay? So that way I was getting movement in and out because there's no way I can turn that, how would you say, on the bench, workbench. We just put this in the vise here for demonstration purposes only. Okay, so there's no way. If it was on the grader, you could turn it, okay? But also too, the grader is very narrow, like there's only a space of like this much, okay, for working. So that's why we're making this video. So I got these loose and they turn. And the reason why they turn is look at that. These things here are oblob, just like the holes I drill, and I have to die grind. So this is adjusting the top of the brake, okay? Because the drum is such a big curve, or the brake shoe is a big curve, pushing this out, you're only contacting here. So you have to adjust it up here to push this out, okay? Does that make sense? If not, have a beverage. I'm having a beverage because it's raining. So that's the plan today. There's no way to do it. I'll get this lubed up, and then hopefully Sir Rodney can find the master cylinders. We don't want to take this all apart because we don't know if it's going to work or if we have to do improvements or upgrades. So in the past, we'd blow it all apart, clean it up, make it look pretty, put never sees everywhere. But today we're just doing the lube, lots of lube. So I've soaked this down good. You can push these right through. Okay, see the space there? I can push them right out because this thing is spring loaded onto the backing plate. So I can get it out at fairways, squirt some oil in there, spin it, and then, you know, get it loosened up. Those turn very nice right now, but that's the joys of working on big equipment. You need big tools like the big caressing wrench there. All right, let's go burn some lunch in the microwave and have a beer to celebrate because we got one lubed up and adjustable, and hopefully we can get this one done this afternoon.
1 p.m. and I'm just finishing up lunch. I had leftovers from last night. This is the temperature we're sitting at right now. It's 10 degrees Celsius, which is 50 degrees Fahrenheit. We even had the feels like on the bottom. It is still pretty nasty out there today, so we're not doing anything in the kingdom, but I do have to go up and do mail at around 2 p.m. Then I'll head to the kingdom and see what my dad's up to.
Okay, after lunch in the kingdom, and it's always the second one's the hardest. It should be the easiest, but this one is rusted in good. We're having troubles with this one here. So what we're doing is loosening the nut, beat it down, and then we suck it back up. See the space over there, Les Nesman? Yes, so we suck it back up after we stand it upright, put oil on it, and that's what we got. We're having to use the big 3/4 inch impact, and it takes a fair bit to suck it back up. Plus, it's taking a fair bit for the old guy to pound it down. So back and forth, lots of lube, just like in the bedroom. Okay, 2 o'clock and I got the other one apart. It took twice as long as the other side. I don't know why. So I had to use the flapper disc because these kind of got mushroomed. You got to make sure it's nice and square or true or whatever, because whoever buys this grader at my estate auction might have the actual tool or the ratchet to go on that fitting. So we got this one out. This one was a tough one. It's in backwards right now for filming purposes. Okay, see the smoothness right there? See the bump to make it oblong? Hey, it's a camshaft. Valve up, valve down. Okay, but the thing is we want it nice and lubed, in and out, free turning. Yes, so we can adjust the brakes. So then we know after we hit the tree, it wasn't a brake adjustment, it was the tree that jumped out in front of the grader.
Almost 2 p.m. and I just got the quad out. Sure is windy right now, so sorry about the wind noise in my videos. Now let's head up and do mail, then go to the kingdom and see what my dad's up to. Just after 2 p.m. and I made it to the kingdom. Looks like there was something in the mail today. Look at this, another flag. Wow, thank you so much, Brian H. This is greatly appreciated. It actually took over a month to get here. I looked at the postage and it said August 2nd, and now it is September 20th. That is crazy, but at least we finally got it. Thank you so much. Almost 2:30 and I'm officially done in the kingdom, so I'll grab my dog treats and head on back into WHO-ville and do the weather around 5 or so. As you can see behind me, it still is pretty cloudy and it's actually started to rain a bit more, so let's get going because I am made of sugar and I will melt.
Okay, late coffee in the kingdom. It quickly came out here. I didn't realize it was raining this much. Okay, these are the hoses we need. One of those or one of these two added in to that one over there with the plastic on will get to the hydraulic pump over here. So this is the suction line that comes from the bottom of the tank. Oh my, it's raining out here. Okay, we're in the shop where it's nice and warm. I didn't realize it was raining that much. I got a tin roof on everything, but I wear earplugs. Okay, so this is our fittings. We going through them. Okay, to recap, the fittings come from underground mining equipment that we saved over the years, and now it's called inventory. Yes, it'll bring zero resale value at my estate sale. So we picked through what we wanted or found or whatever. We need a joiner piece to join two together, kind of like this. We don't have any. But these two here, that one was kind of boogered up. It was on something, and this one here was torch cut. So we used the welder and weld some more. To keep them in line, that's the brass punch right there, because we know the brass punch will come out later. We screwed it into an oddball fitting here to keep it straight and true. This one was an easier one. That is a fitting that went to an O-ring, flat-faced O-ring. I should have ground the O-ring part thing off because it created a trough. Yes, a U-channel. So when you go to weld it, everything went down into the little trough. Oh, what was I thinking? So it was more welds. We're doing the water test right there. See the water less Netsman? And it's not coming out the welds. So that's a good sign. But you have to remember, this is not under pressure. It's under suction because it's sucking the oil from the hydraulic tank back to the pump. Yes, so the welds don't have to be that good. I didn't have to drink a lot of vodka to make the welds perfect. All right, let's go have a coffee while this stuff cools down, or a victory drink because we welded it. Okay, 5 o'clock in the kingdom. It's still freaking raining out, but we need that rain. We need the moisture. So we got the pressure washer here at the back of the hose shack. Yes, so this was at one time a ventilation door. So now we set it up so the pressure washer can get dragged out and do a little washing right there. Can't go out too far with the camera, it'll get wet. The me phone, I mean. So there's the hoses. That'll be the suction line for the pump on the grader. I pressure washed them because that's greasy, oily, grimy, underground mining stuff. And they don't appear to leak. Plus I pressure washed the oil we spilt off the hydraulics on the famous black cat right here. Oh, that's Laverne over there, still hooked to the long trailer. And the water tanks are full right there, being fed off the roof of the house. Yeah, so those tanks are full. So quick thing, just plug in the cord, pump the water, pressure wash in the rain. I knew I was going to get wet, but I'm going to have to walk the dogs right away. So what's the point? Pressure wash, get it done, and then go walk the dogs.
5 p.m. and this is the temperature we're sitting at right now. It's 11 degrees Celsius, which is 51 degrees Fahrenheit. We even have the feels like on the bottom. It does not feel this warm. It is actually pretty chilly out there. Now it's time to head inside, let the dogs back in, because as you can see, it is still raining. Make supper and end my day.
Okay, due to the rain, we'll be short video for today's video, so everybody gets a 20-minute nap. So we'll add something from the past and call it good. Well, it's a nice quiet Sunday morning in the kingdom. I don't know where Dick is with his helicopter, but I guess if you phone 1-800-DICK's annoying phone number enough times, he kind of quietens him down. But okay, last night on returning from walking the pony back from the staff's house, the muffler fell off, or the tailpipe and everything fell off the 48 stand delivery. But that's no problem. The muffler's been on there as long as I can remember. So the tailpipe is underneath hanging down, so I just drove forward, not backing up. But today's project will be taking these parts from that black square body because it had a full exhaust system, and we need these curved pieces to make a exhaust system fit on the sedan delivery. But this muffler thing, we won't include that unless the authorities catch me and tell me I have to put one on. All right, more to come. Well, this was not planned out. First of all, the safety stands are under the 46 Chevy truck because their springs are in Winnipeg being repaired for the last 2 months. But that's normal in the new world we live in, so we can't complain. So I had to use the blocks and the jack and everything to get it up in the air. And I thought I'd just run a little tailpipe, but that didn't work out.
because all the vehicles in the kingdom have these stacks. So now we have to finish out this. So at 11 o'clock, we had a problem. The day got warmer, so that meant the gas tank expanded. So then it was dripping gas. So then I couldn't do any cutting, torching, welding, or anything. I had to work with silk gloves in fear of a little fire. But that's a minor detail. But I picked through my quality parts here, was able to make the exhaust system. So now I got to get the car down off the jack stand so I can stop the fuel leak. It's a little windy here, but at 3 o'clock I finished up the exhaust stack on the 48 Chevy sedan delivery, so it looks pretty good. It'll get the complimentary Folgers rain cap, or whatever you want to call it. But it needs to be dressed up a little bit more, but it'll serve its purpose. And then I popped the ugly box off the 41 Chevy 4x4 truck, and I put the box off the pink crew cab on because it has storage boxes or cupboards or whatever you want to call it. So the wheel wells need to be dressed up and a few other things, but it turned out pretty good. But I just set it on to see what it looked like. Now it's Sunday, we're getting early, and I'm going to go drink some beer. Talk to you later. It's a windy day in the kingdom, and we're hauling some water using the Lynn tractor. Seems how the springs haven't come back for the 46 Chevy water truck that we've used for the last 20 years. So, the loader's the front wheels on the Lynn tractor, and this is going rather well, I think. But Mr. Knockoff Honda there, the blue model, didn't want to start today. But oh well, it's all part of the struggle on a Monday morning here in the kingdom. Okay, the loader had no problems lifting the front of the Lynn tractor and hauling the loaded Lynn all the way back to the kingdom, and I had to back it in this spot here, which is close to the hose shack, so we can use the pressure washer. But this tank does not have a hole cut in the top to drop the electric pump, so I'm working smarter, not harder. I just put it in my fishbowl here, I guess you'd say. June 13th, I think it is today. It's not a good lucky number. There's no 13th chapter in any of my books, but this is the day we first got the pressure washer out to wash everything. The green toy, or the green rut maker, as you'd say, got the pressure washer because it gets a little dirty getting stuck all the time all winter. And we washed the frame on the 41 Chevy because it's all greasy and oily. Now I can finish off the motor mounts and get back on the project. If my boss wasn't such an asshole, it would have been done by now. Well, we're trying to finish up for the day. The staff and I got all these tires ready to go here so we can pressure wash them and get them clean so we can dismount the rotten tires and put the new ones on. And simple thing, when you got the pressure washer going, you want to clean everything. So these fuel tanks here need a little cleaning, so pop some holes in, but I think this one's got the home fires burning. I think they used it as a garbage can, not a fuel tank. Oh well, I'll have to go drink some beer because I'm going to get overtime on this one now. Can't leave with a fire. Talk to you later. Okay, the new world we're living in now in 2022, I only see it via the internet and the Playboy channel. Okay, so to upgrade these old Chevys that I have with the 6-cylinder motor, that's the distributor with the points and everything that malfunctions. So I am smart enough, or have enough vodka, that I can take the electronic ignition known as the HEI with a longer shaft and a few other things, and I got a welder and stuff, and we make it fit. So in 2018, I ordered the HEI here with the set of wires, and they charged me $26.29 postage, and that's landed here at the end of the world from, California, Sugarland, Texas, wherever Rock Auto gets it or wherever, and no duty. So now we want to upgrade the 48 Chevy sedan delivery because we're cruising around and we don't want the ignition to quit on us, especially when we got the ladies, and So the HEI, oops, sorry, too fast. The HEI plug wires 2022. Okay, I paid $104.35 postage for the same thing, and we also had to pay the duty of $43.53. So that's a total of $147.88. So that's a big difference of $121.59. And the first one in 2018 had an extra pulley in there, so the box is heavier. Unreal. So that cuts into the beer drinking and my quality time with the ladies. I don't know what the South is like or what's the outside world like, but I wonder what the prices have increased at Daisy Mae's Escort. Talk to you later. Well, it's officially summer in the kingdom. We got the pressure washer out yesterday and did some washing. Now the flag of exercise is getting installed by the staff. Oh, it's a little windy, so I got my Lily Tomlin mic on my chinny chin chin, but the staff's getting ready to make some fence panels or dog pen panels for her house there in town there, WHO-ville. So she's getting everything all set up like with a jig and she's good to go. But it's too windy to plasma cut. Oh well. Well, it's 5 o'clock and the staff is gone for the day. So she did pretty good by herself, cutting the pieces, manhandling the pieces, because she is my son. Alrighty, I'm standing with my back to the wind in hopes that my little Tomlin mic on my chinny chin chin works. But this is my cement floor for doing tires. We've been doing it for 20 some years or 25 years now. So it's a good floor. Every time I get a chance at my age, I walk by and give these tires a beat. So in a couple of days, we should have the tires off the rims. Okay, I learned a long time ago, you trust a split rim like an ex-wife. The minute you turn your back, oh man, there's drama or it goes boom. So I put a little weld on the rim as a safety item because I'll be the one driving the truck and I'm the one that's working on it. So if it blows up, I'm the one that's going to be hurt. And then I don't know if there's enough Russian vodka still available for me to recover. All right, more to come. Okay, a little weld on the split rim part there and no problems. Mounted them on the 46 Chevy truck here, and the tie to the tire says 590 kilopascals. Well, I just put 80 pounds because I don't know what kilopascal is, and 590 sounds like a lot of pounds or whatever. It sounds excessive. Okay, one last tire to come apart, and it's being a struggle. I just beat on it when I go by. But I got 5 other tires all split apart and 2 tires mounted or whatever, so it actually worked out pretty good. Not bad for being an old guy my age, but I killed 1 mosquito and 1,000 showed up for the funeral, so I had a full staff getting these tires apart. Now I'm going to go drink beer and vodka to take the pain away from beating on these tires. Alright, talk to you later. Well, it's a lovely day in the kingdom. We only had 3 warm days there, and now the rains have come. So now the animals are lining up 2 by 2, and that Noah fella built that boat. It's going to pay off for him, I think. Oh well. Well, a day of heavy rain in the kingdom means we're hiding in the office away from the boss. Because if the boss finds us, he'll want us to clean out the fishbowl or something. Seems how we're already wet, go get wetter. Alright, so we even got a surprise package here for Sir Rodney at Westrands. He doesn't know it's coming unless he watches these videos. And we're organizing all these parts for the trucks because everything gets confusing when you got 6 to 8 trucks and they're all different and stuff like that. So it's fresh in my memory now. And 10 years from now, who knows? So we're enjoying some beverage here. It's called Dr. Pepper with a little bit of spice in it. And even the dogs are relaxing. They have no interest in going outside. Well, the rains have slowed down enough I can carry stuff out of the house and get organized, but I did find the windshield wiper for the 48 Chevy sedan delivery that go on this hole that I covered back in 2015. But my dad's the one that took them out of the car, I guess, for when the paint shop was at the paint shop. So I'm going to have to watch a YouTube video on how to install the windshield wiper so I can go for a drive to see if the ladies need a ride in the rain. And the heater came, but the staff drove over it with the forklift. So I think we'll have to order another one here. Just a minor detail, but we'll keep this one for parts because there is still a lot of good parts left on it. If not, we can sell the copper for beer money, I guess. Well, we've had enough, and we'll talk to you guys later.
Okay, it's raining, I've had enough, and the wood stove's dying out in the shop, so no sense stocking it up and wasting wood when I can go in the house where it's nice and warm and drink beverage and make a video. Alright, we had fun today, we got some things done, some shop items that needed to be done. Hopefully that fellow understands the braking system on the grader, and he can fix his so he has brakes, so he's not using the trees like me. Alright, look at the flags, they're all tangled up, they're wet, they're soaked. Oh well, that's me. Alright, let's go walk the dogs, drink some beer, make a video, and we'll talk to you later.